So here we have Spyderco mule team CTS-b70p. Also the rwl34. I also bought the G10 handles for the new mule knives. Also the sheaths for the mule knives. See, oh my god. Spyderco is making a killing. It's going to break all our banks. I realized the handle edge is ever so slightly a bit sharp. It feels like they didn't actually round it up very much after the satin finish. Looking at the fit and finish, it's really quite nice. At the time I made the purchase, there was a few different mule knives still in production. Spyderco made, I believe, there's the lc200 as well as the cpm-20cv, and also these two guys. This one is rwl34. So this is similar to the cpm-20cv, except it's made by a different company, and but otherwise things are pretty much the same composition wise. So the CPM version is going to be tougher as well as more wear resistant. rwl34 is still produced by a Swedish company called Damascus Steel. They also make some of the high quality Damascus steels that's usually used in the Benchmade Gold class knives. It was pioneered by a knife maker called Robert Lovelace or Bob Lovelace, which is why this steel is called RWL, which stands for Robert Lovelace. As you can see, as you expect from Spyderco, very sharp. The Taiwanese factories are in fact probably producing, if not better, equivalent quality knives to the US factory. The previous mule knife I had was the Spyderco Mule Team 16, I believe, and I was in the CTS-XHP. Everything's so beautifully satin finished. Can't really see anything obviously wrong with it, and the edge grind is seemingly somewhat a little bit thinner than the XHP version. I forgot to mention that this is the CTS-b70p. So composition wise, it's got around 1% carbon, and from what I can see, it's somewhat similar in composition to the cpm-20cv. So here's the composition chart comparing with the cpm-20cv. Handle scales. These handle scales cost $50 US. This is milled out in G10, and it's got very good texturing. In fact, interestingly, on this side, it's not milled. It's just plain G10 default finish for. It's like a very fine grit. In fact, they don't really feel very much like G10. It almost feels like it's FRN. So the knife handles will be held together by these screws and the pillars in the center to hold together the handles to the blade. The cap screws has got a slightly bigger cap than the width of the pillars, so the pillars won't fall out. The screw cap is only a hair thicker than the pillar itself. What that means is to prevent the pillar from sliding out of the handle, there's only such a small tolerance that will ensure the pillar stays inside the handle. But ideally, I would really like it if Spyderco had these things bigger cap screw. Yeah, the screw cap is just so small. Okay, so for some reason when you try to push the knife into the sheath, it's actually very hard. I don't know why. And also I can hear noise that to me sounds like the knife edge is actually grinding the sheath. It's so really weird. Okay. Yeah, so that click really kind of worries me a little bit. I would probably not be too surprised if the knife edge is ever slightly damaged inside. So anyways, we'll pull it out and see what happens. Okay. So lots of plastic came out. Let's see if the edge was damaged or anything. I don't think it's anything obvious. Okay, probably it's okay. So here I put some pictures in to compare the USA made knife and the Taiwanese made knife. So tell me what you think, and if you like my videos, please subscribe. I'm making a full review video on the mule knives and also making another video about the quality level held by each knife company. So stay tuned. Thank you and please subscribe.